You know what we should do? Anybody that's watching this, if you can think of a really good way for me or George to give back, help, any ideas would be good. I like George's idea of Big Brothers and Big Sisters. I've heard of the organization, but I've never, I didn't even know what they did.
Yeah. Jackson Duncan runs a nonprofit called Focused Athletics. I've given them some cash a couple times.
Oh, I think I'm, at the ring meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he's got a stable of young men that could really use a positive role model like you.
Interesting. Well, that gives me some food for thought, because I got to get myself out of this funk. Cool. What else you got, man?
Oh, I mean, dude, I'm excited for this event. I'm excited for what's happening in business. I'm excited for what's happening in the market. I think the market's jumping up. The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, how about
Why did we
that?
not talk about this? So me and Ian are both in Philadelphia, if you didn't know. So the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl because we're the greatest team in the world, and have been forever. But so my point is, or what I wanted to get into...
You do realize I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, so the Cowboys suck, but so Philadelphia has always been a sports town. And what I mean by that is not only do we throw snowballs at Santa Claus, but also the way that the city of Philadelphia feels is connected to how their sports teams are doing.
So you know what's really neat?
Right.
Even though I'm a Cowboys fan, and fuck you all, but it's really cool to be in the city that the Super Bowl is happening from.
Oh, dude.
It's really neat.
Dude, so when they won, me and Grace went down to South Philly.
Oh, really?
And
that night?
walked from the stadiums back to my spot in Society Hill. And walked up Broad Street, it was nuts.
Yeah, oh, dude,
It was nuts. It was so awesome.
See, that's cool. I was damn. I was being a Cowboys fan, I have to be in Dallas to experience this.
Right.
But I can at least
or in hell.
Yeah, or in hell. I can appreciate though all the all the fans around, just for their passion of and to see what happens to a city when something like this happens, because it's so rare. But it's pretty cool. So the Eagles are in the Super Bowl. And I'll be giving away a hoodie or 2 or 10 if you can get the score right. Last time nobody got it, not even close, and nobody thought that was going to be the score. So it was impressive. It was an impressive victory.
For those of you who don't know, the score was
38-7.
I think the Vikings had 7 points and George Beatty had 50. I think was basically what happened.
That is what happened. So the question is
something like that.
Can the Eagleians beat Mr. Tom Brady?
I think a better question is, when the Eagles win, what do you think is going to happen to the economy in Philadelphia? That's what I want.
I'm not coming. You can't come into the city. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane.
Well, okay. So let me ask this question differently. So Ian, you're definitely a logical economist. I think you're practically a Vulcan, right? You separate your emotion from a lot of your financial decision making and economic decision making. So let's say the Eagles win the Super Bowl. How do you think that affects the economy in Philadelphia 2 months later?
So it's a short term.
Also, when the real estate market typically pops off.
So it's a short term. It's a short term grab, right? It's just like when the Phillies won the World Series. It's a short term grab, but you get a pop in you get a pop in drinking. You get a pop in bar activity. You get a pop in sportswear selling and a lot of sports related stuff in general. But it's not going to affect the real estate market, I don't think.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I think we
Maybe.
I
That'd
think
be
we
awesome.
win the Super Bowl. I think there's going to be. I think you'll see an increased value of properties in Philadelphia.
To the tune of 100%?
No, not to 100%. I'm saying a slightly aggressive boost.
That would be awesome. If you're telling me the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, if the Eagles winning the you hear it here first. If the Eagles winning the Super Bowl affects the values of property in that city, I will become an Eagles fan. Because it ain't happening.
How could it not?
What's going to happen? People are going to like this. What's it going to do?
How does that trigger the emotional way that people who are super sports motivated make decisions? It affects the economy. It affects how much money people make. It affects their buying habits, their buying decisions. It affects how emotional. In Philadelphia.
Do you think it would have that much of an effect?
Yes.
Man,
I
you know what, Kevin Gillen, I hope you're watching this. Can you track this data for us and let us know? Because I really want to know if that could be possible.
I'm not sure if there's going to be a direct, the value of real estate doubled in 2018 effect, but I think that the Super Bowl, for instance, for what I do, will cause people to buy my properties faster and for more money.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
You're making money on the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Woo!
So when I used to sell TVs, the biggest weekend that I had was Super Bowl weekend.
Well, that makes sense.
The Eagles weren't going to the Eagles weren't going.
Yeah, but TVs, everybody's going to watch TVs.
Right.
But explain houses to me.
Okay, so then I, as a TV salesman, instead of making $700 that day, the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl, and I make $1,500 that day, let's say, which isn't unrealistic.
Right.
Isn't unrealistic if for a local sports team like that. So I make $1,500. That means I have an additional $1,000 that month or whatever of disposable income. I spend that on something, which causes someone else. But think about that mass effect. How many George Beatty's do you think now are able to buy a house?
That's the question. I understand the trickle-down effect. The question is it enough? Do they have enough power to make that move?
I think it's a sprinkling on the snowball that we've already got. Don't get me wrong,
even if you've got a month of
enough.
uptick, it'd be extremely impressive
Yep.
to me. It'd be extremely impressive.
I think we'll have it, and I think we're gonna win. But yeah, with that being said, I think that's right about on time for this week. You wanna take us out here, pal?
Sounds good, man. So I appreciate you listening to this podcast. I hope you enjoyed Mr. Boy George Beatty and myself, Ian Walsh, talking about business and cool things that are happening. One of the panelists was actually right behind us.
Yep.
For the Market Maker podcast.
They were.
Or the Market Maker event coming up. But if you guys are in the Philadelphia markets, South Jersey markets, and you have a deal that you would like to move or buy from a discounted perspective, George Beatty is your #1 wholesaler.
Woo!
That is him. And myself, Ian Walsh, if you have a property that you need funding for to do your next fix and flip, Ian Walsh, Hard Money Bankers. And we will tune in next time.
Woo! Don't forget to check me out at paoffmarket.com and Ian at hardmoneybankers.com. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and have a great rest of your day. Cool. Nice. Hey guys, thanks for listening on Facebook. Do we have any questions? You want to give it a little quick scroll there, my man Ian Walsh? 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 What do we got here, sonny boy?
Yeah, let me do this.
Still riding cool, making cheese, yeah. I'm just riding around, I'm getting it. Here, let me get that.
Yeah,
Pass that John over. What up, everybody? It's your boy, George Beatty, yeah. How the hell do I see your comments? Hey, man, I gotta shave. Look at that. Hey there, I know it's hard for me to shave. Yo, so I haven't shaved in like about a week. You guys can see what we're working with here. I'm getting my hair cut on Saturday.
You can ask anything you want.
Yo, so if you guys are watching this later and you do have a question for me and Ian, every once in a while we'll go back and try to answer questions from here. So go ahead and leave something in the comments if you want to have us answer something. I really do make a concerted effort to make sure our questions are being answered and that we are helping people. So cream and butter made from the same thing can be substituted. I don't know who that is.
Chris Barton, one of my best friends.
Oh, no kidding. What's up, Mark Weiser? Tandra, good to see ya. What's up, Volps? Joe Volps says already shared. He wants that ticket. Yeah. He's taken. I'm out of here. Sorry, Timmy. Let's see. America, yeah. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. If y'all have questions, concerns for your boy Ian Walsh or your